definitely have semifinals. Plenty.
Do you think we have enough finals? Put it all
There
together?
might be a little low on finals, but I'm trying to add a few here extra as we go, as we talk.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, and the playlist is kind of a jumble now, so you just skip through some stuff, but
Yeah, that's
it
fine.
should, most of them say finals, or if they're a big chunk of video, then they'll include the finals. You just have to skip to the end of the video.
Cool.
I'm not going to include the most recent on-steering finals.
We'll go ahead and post in a couple of groups here.
I think that seems a little weird.
Alex, that's so cute. I don't even know how you did that.
What did you do? Oh.
He's memeing. It's hard to have a union of one. Let me get some more people in here. Give me a second. Glasses
Is
out.
she the only stream? Is she the only one watching?
Yeah. It's adorable. Hey, Alex. Can you hear the music coming through right now? I'm very quiet, like me, my personal audio. Or is that like compared to the music? Yeah, the music's loud. How's that? Hopefully I'm a lot louder now. What are we doing?
What music are you playing?
Awesome. It's Mike's music.
Oh, it's Mike's music?
Yeah, I already asked him permission, and I'm just gonna use a lot of his music to open up and just have in the background as we need. Bring some hype stuff as needed. Yeah, and I'll use like classical music for some stuff as we need it as well. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not blasting anymore. All right. Ask the Chivalry. Is it weird to put it in my own kingdom?
Why?
I don't know. Maybe it's not weird. Maybe I'll just... Because I don't want to use it like a advertising platform. But it is relevant interests.
And it's like educational content for fighting. Right? I mean...
Yeah. And if someone has an issue with it, they'll let me know.
So when I used to make... Because, you know, when I was making more YouTube videos for like all my tutorial stuff, I would always post those like in every Facebook group that I thought was kind of relevant, including like the Kingdom Facebook page and stuff. So the only thing someone got mad at me once was Brian Demore was like, "You posted this in Ask the White Scarf, and there's no question."
The question I'm going to ask in Ask the Shiv is going to be, members.
And I shared your post to my own Facebook.
Perfect. I want to share. I want to post this one. It does have a question attached now.
What's the question?
To the members of the... are you in Ask the Chivalry?
No, actually.
Oh, it says, to the members of the Order, what do you think will be the most used final shot? Outside versus... onside versus offside. High versus low. Thrust versus cut. And then come make your predictions. Try to ask people to come hang out. Hey Alex, is the music okay right now? Like you can hear me talk and John talk, and it's not a big deal. Thank you. All right, one more. Atlantean Kingdom of Atlantia. Announcements and discussion. Does this qualify as a discussion? I think so.
Seems like it. Isn't there multiple Kingdom Atlantia Facebook pages?
I believe there is, but I am just going to push it out to the one, announcements and discussion. I don't want to overlap too much.
Yeah.
It also feels weird to put it in the academy.
If it was rapier related, I would.
Yeah, but
if it's rapier related, I would say you should. But
it's only related in that I am a mod, and you are a mod.
that's really the only.
Yeah, it's a loose tie-in.
It's a loose tie-in.
Hello, chat. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Just pinging everybody online right now, and we will get to the predictions in just a second here.
When is Atlantia's next crown tournament?
Let's see. That's a great question. A calendar can solve that.
We should make a bet based on after we do this exercise. We should make a bet on what shot wins the final blow that wins
crown?
Atlantia.
Ooh,
the
that's
next
pretty
crown.
fucking hype. I love it. That's pretty cool. I like it.
I guess we could make you could make odds based on how many different shots win. You could be like, well, this is a
like each
5-1 odds that this shot wins crown.
Looks like crown is scheduled for its normal slot, which is November the 4th.
November the 4th.
Out in Cortland, Virginia, which is I think not too far from me. A couple hours. Not too far in SCA time.
SCA time.
Yeah, I mean, we drive way more, I think, than the average human.
I think you are correct. I forget that some people don't just drive to another city every weekend.
Right, exactly, yeah. Like, that's a long trip. At one point in time, 2 hours was a long trip.
Oh, for you.
Mm-hmm.
I've never really, since I've never not done the SCA, basically, like, it's just I have a completely different perspective.
Right. Yeah, you gotta, I suppose you do get that that second gen buff or debuff, depending on how you look at it.
It's a weird for me because I'm not technically second gen, but I did start when I was 14, so it's like it's weird how you count it, right? So basically, I've done the SCA my whole adult life and a good chunk of my teenage years too, but my parents don't really do the SCA, or they only do it because I wanted to.
Right. I've seen them come out and play a little.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty good. All right. Things are blasted out. Hello, chat. Let me know if there's any audio issues this evening, and I will make adjustments accordingly. We all know that John can be a little quiet once in a while.
That is true.
So, all right, John. Can you read the?
Yeah, it's blurry, but I can read it.
Okay. So, we have. Did you know that some people flip ABC range?
Oh, really?
Like,
I guess I did know that. Yeah.
Like some kingdoms have it like A range not to be close range. So I was going to put ABC, and I was like, that's very localized. So close, middle, far feels like.
I was actually wondering. I was wondering why you hadn't done it that way. So that makes sense.
Oh, why I did it that way?
Oh, I just was wondering why you had not done A, B, C.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
That is a good explanation.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was thinking, and so these are the subdivisions: close, middle, far, thrust versus cut, leg, torso, or head. I feel like are a good I don't know if we wanted to be so specific as to say arm or wrist or something like that, and
I feel like
then
an
onside
arm
offside.
shot when ends a fight. Like it's more like it's a bigger advantage to arm someone than to leg someone, right?
That is true. I'm good with that. I don't know if we wanted to add arm to torso or to. Let me go ahead and add another row. Insert one row. Let's say arm.
Also, do you want to make a distinction between foreblade and backblade? Like,
Oh, like true edge and false edge.
yes, or
Yeah,
yeah,
let's do it. Let's do it. More stats better. So true edge versus false edge. Oh, I want it to all be bold so that people can see it easily.
Mm-hmm.
True edge, false edge. And then what else do we have? Weapon, the weapon type.
Yeah, I mean, so some Kingdoms Crown tournaments like they do a mixed weapon for the finals, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's pretty common. So that would
Um,
skew the numbers for finals,
yeah, so we might have to like put those in a different category or something.
or put asterisks
Yeah,
of like not sword. I just
not
assumed
sword.
in my head it would be like 90% sword, but that could be wrong. Like people could be winning on a lot of polearm or something.
Yeah, that's pretty rare, I think.
I'm pretty happy with the categories that we have, and I figured what we can do is write down the actual shot, maybe in the across, in the
Yeah,
I guess the x-axis.
that seems reasonable. And if we find something weird, we can adjust.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna go in order, top down, and we will add as necessary. So, chat. The question that is being posed is, what sort of shot will get the most um, successes in the finals of Crown, of any Crown tournament, for Armored in SCA specifically?
Are we gonna guess before we start?
Sure. Let's do it. We'll write it down. Um, let's see. So I'm going to be. I'll give it some thought. Do you have one off rip?
I think I'm gonna go. It would be a medium range
Okay.
offside head.
Okay, that's great. Edge on, the true edge.
Yes.
True edge. Cool. That's pretty good. Um, so I don't know if the most basic guess would be the correct one, which is flat snap head.
Yeah. I mean,
Right? That's like the which I would do it at medium range as well. Maybe far range. I don't know.
I mean the basics are the basics for a reason, right? Like fundamentals win.
Yeah.
They win the most fights.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Okay. I want to go a little off the wall here. I'm going to say mm, close range wrap onside false edge. I want to say most competitors in the finals of Crown are going to be so good at blocking just the onside flat snap, regardless of target, that they are going to get hit by wraps. My first guess is going to be like wrapped, actually probably torso. So I'm going to say onside
It's like a
wrap,
body wrap.
onside torso. Yep. I don't know if butt cheek, by our rules, butt cheek is torso, I believe. But in function, most people take that as a leg.
So are we counting if you leg someone and then you kill them next? What shot is the shot that won crown? The leg shot or the killing blow after the leg shot?
I think both. I think we add both, like
So
as individual
wounding.
shots, because I
Yeah,
just
you
want to
have
do the full set of shots in a finals match or
the
a set.
blows that are called good.
Correct, exactly. Anything that is called good.
I think
Uh,
that's probably that's the best way to have the most data.
Yep. Hello, chat. Hello, chat. If you have predictions, our categories are uh, close, middle, far range, which here in Lantia we call it A, B, C range, A being close, but apparently some kingdoms have that in reverse. Thrust versus cuts, the shot placement, whether it's leg, torso, arm, or head, onside versus offside, and then true edge versus false edge. So if you got any predictions, drop it in chat because we are curious as well. So let's take a look at the first one. All right. So this is Atlantea's Spring 2022, one I did participate in, and I lost going out of pools. I just didn't quite make the cut for the finals or for the quarters. Let's watch. Is this Duke Havoc? Oh, this is semifinals.
Is that semifinals? Whoops.
Yeah. That's, I don't know why it's labeled as finals. Oh, Hugo labeled as finals. Rude. All right.
So we'll skip that one, or is it, or
let's
is
skip
it
it.
just jump to the finals later on?
No. Is this the finals? Am I crazy? Or maybe it is the finals and I'm
I thought that
crazy.
was, I thought
Maybe
that
I'm
was
the
the
crazy one.
finals,
All right, let's watch it.
but I wasn't there, so
I was there, but I was also fighting, which probably takes points off of my own memory.
that's true. Yeah, blows to the head, you know.
I know. All right, I want to go ahead and lower the volume.
Oh. Oh, should we have thought about lefty versus righty?
Oh, that's legit. Okay. Pause. That's actually all right. That's fine. I'm
We
going
don't
to
have
assume
to, but
righty by like just the existence of more righties, but
yeah. Well, but it's not. It's. I think like in a lot of sports, left-handed people are overrepresented at the highest level.
yes, that is true. But that's still like 20% in a lot of sports, is
Yeah,
my understanding.
but that's double of what the actual population is.
Are you going to say
I
the medium
think.
range offside head is done by lefty? Are you
I
gonna go
don't
that
know.
far?
No, I think a lot of. I think righties throw offside heads too a lot. My thought process was very similar to yours. That onsides are blocked better because the shield is on that side, and
Mm-hmm.
so.
All right.
But headshots, I think, are the most common shots to land. But I think it has to be thrown as an offside instead of an onside.
Let us watch.
Center grip versus a strapped heater.
Yeah.
Breakdown shield designs too. That's so. It's very kingdom dependent. Is the shape of the shield? I think.
Yeah. We have, I believe, Duke Havoc, who is in the green and white, um, who was like I think an old school 19 who came back in recent years to play, and then uh, Sir Auburn, who is in the red and blue, who's at my local practice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, leg blow. Do you go back and what was it? Four blade or what was it?
Oh,
True edge or false
that's
edge?
legit. All right. Let's see.
I think it
It was
was
one Marshall.
The marshal's in the way, but I think it looks like his body posture. It looks like it was a front blade.
You think it's onside? I
Yeah,
think
I
he's
don't.
turning it over to false edge. Oh, it is onside. I shouldn't say it is definitely onside, but
It's definitely yeah.
I think it's
It's
false
just
edge.
whether he turns into a wrap or turns.
Yeah, just do a. The follow up
Oh,
shot looks like it is just an onside cut to the leg.
yeah.
All right. I'm going to do a quick add. So, so that is one for. What range would you call that? That's actually a tough question to answer.
Oh, I would say medium, right? Or
Yeah, I'm fine with that. And that was onside and false edge. Are we in agreement?
Yes, I agree.
All right.
I'm going to full screen it again.
Oh yeah, I get that. Is it easier to watch on the on Discords?
Yeah.
Looks like nothing much happens until right there. Ooh, there's your offside. I think he
That looked
called
like
on
an
the first
offside
one.
head to me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I would call that close range.
Yeah. Yep, the redouble essentially. And then it's a wrap on the other side.
Yeah, but he's already calling. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
calling
he's
that
calling.
first
Okay,
one.
great. So that is middle range. No, that's close range. That is a cut. That is to the head. That is onside. Am I picturing that? No, that's offside. Have to remember that. And true edge. Did I do that correctly? I have you double check me.
Oh, and then one right. The first one was righty. The second one was lefty. Right?
No, no,
No,
no.
it's
This
both righties. Both righties.
both
Yes.
righties.
Sorry.
They're by the same person.
Yeah.
All right. That's why
That's
we
my
need both
bad.
of us to check. It's going to be a process.
Well, it kind of when you're just watching, it almost doesn't matter which is the righty and which is the lefty. The fight is just
Correct.
mirrored, right?
Yeah, yeah. That is true. That's true. Great sword.
Probably more bastard sword, right?
Yeah. I, I
It's a
guess it
blurry
depends on what people
distinction.
think of as great sword, great weapon.
Yeah. Do you want to full screen it again?
Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you.
You're good.
Oh,
Okay.
they're
So
talking.
let's get call something.
All right, it was called.
Okay, someone called that. So go back. I think it was an onside head. Yeah.
Yep, onside head. Done from, in my opinion, a righty stance.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and that's definitely far range. Would you agree with that? Since we're
Yeah.
like here
Agree
in
with that.
hello chat for all the new folks here. We're making predictions. We're divvying up things by ABC or close middle far range, thrust and cuts, the targeting, and that one was another head. Let's see, offside, onside. That was onside. That's onside for a righty, or offside for a I don't even know how to count that. That's a little weird. It's a
I
lefty
don't.
throwing a
I
great
don't.
sword.
I don't do enough two-handed sword to know that.
All right. So we'll say for the weapon type, we'll say let's go sword, and then not sword. How's that?
Oh, well, that's a sword though. That was a sword. It's like
Uh,
one-handed sword versus two-handed
one-handed
sword.
sword and not sword. We're getting really kind of nuanced here.
Yeah.
Way more than I thought we were going to.
Things defy categorization sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, really. We'll call this everything else. So, to our chat, this is what. Oh, let me change that. This is what John predicted. He said he thinks the bulk of shots are going to be medium range, offside head, thrown with a true edge by righties. Mine is going to be at A range or close range, wraps to the torso. I'm thinking like, that's shield side shoulder, or if they're maybe trying to reach past the sword defense and on the other side shoulder, going false edge thrown by a righty. I would like to hear first, for all those currently in chat and listening to my voice, let me know, do you think most finals, good final shots for crown tournaments are they going to be thrown at or successful at close, middle, or far range? And define that as you will. Would love to hear from chat. Just let me know what you think. Drop it in there. That includes our non-armored fighters as well. All right, continuing on. They discuss, they continue, they grab. Weapon.
Back to sword and shield.
Let's see, interactions. The thumbnail is mostly a martial, which is
God damn it, marshals.
Yeah.
Marshals are the bane of every person who watches a lot of fighting videos existence, I think.
They're doing their job.
They are doing their job, yes.
They could do their job like 2 feet to the right. Truly from my head.
Of wherever the camera is.
Yeah. Okay.
They have a knack of finding
another leg shot. This looks like another false edge.
I think that looked like a leg wrap
Yep,
at
like
medium
pop-up
range.
grab.
Oh, probably close range.
What do you think, Chad? Is that close or medium?
Since he's stepping back as he throws it, it's kind of transitioning. Because right here, I would call that close range.
Yeah, the cusp of A, B. Yeah. Yeah, by the time it lands, definitely is. We're pushing
That's
into
close
A.
range.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that hits on the flat side. I think. It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell.
I assume black is flat. Anyways.
We didn't put flat as one of the categories, though.
It's also kind of a rude category.
Which call people out, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not counting the blows that don't get called either. So
correct, exactly. Yep, only the blows that are called. All right, so let me pause that. Let's run that real quick. That was close. It's not looking good for thrusts.
You've done one crown so far.
That's true. And it's Atlantean bias. We should jump around as many kingdoms as we can over the course of tonight. Was that false edge to you? I think it was meant to be false edge.
I think it was false edge. He might not have rolled it all the way over, but it was close enough.
Agreed. We have 3 sword blows. 1 of everything else. And now we are on 4 total righties. Continuing on. Oh.
That looked like a good offside head.
Yep, that was a not subtle. Hello. Hey, thank you for that footage. Appreciate it. That last video.
Oh, is that Hugo in the chat?
Yeah. All right. Was that last one close range? I think it's
close range. Yeah, offside head.
Close range, off cut, head, offside, true edge, and done by the righty.
With a one-handed sword.
One-handed sword. The one-handed sword. Oh man, these categories, they're gonna kill me. All right.
Okay. This is not a final fight, so if we want to skip it.
This is not a final fight. Okay. Next final fight. Is it? Can you see me scrolling?
I can't see the writing on the.
Okay.
That is not a finals. Sorry, I put a bunch of non-finals in here because I was misunderstood.
Get out of here, free ad roll.
Do you want to watch Texas, Alabama? This is a finals fight.
Ooh, and a short one. East Kingdom. All right. Oh, it's hard.
2 weapons. I know they do mixed weapons in their finals. I don't know the other guy, Sir Arn and
Sir Lewis.
yeah. The Murder King. Oh, was this that guy?
The Murder King.
The king who got arrested for
Oh,
murder.
yikes! I was
Well, I wouldn't have. I probably wouldn't have picked that one if I'd known that. Oh well.
Here we are.
I was just grabbing random fights.
Yeah, you good, All right, that was a cluster. What happened?
I think it's an offside head.
What? Did Arn win? I can't tell who won that.
I think Arn won. Go slow. Right there.
Okay. So on the entry, it's that offside. Boop. And he tries to throw. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Good call. Hey, chat. I don't like that John's winning. As in all things. I would call that.
Shouldn't you be used to it right now, Boomy?
Rude. Also rude. You weren't there to defend your Aunt title this year.
Yeah, because you told me to go fight in the woods. You encouraged me.
That is true.
A knight encouraged a non-knight to go participate in armored combat.
I'm being a good knight. I did it. All right, that was on True Edge. One-handed. Done by Ready. We need some lefty representation.
It was 2 weapons, not sword and shield. I don't know if we care about that.
I don't care. I think that the blow delivering device is what we care.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
So we might have to add in like offhand or something.
It was the right-hand sword he threw that shot with too.
Yo. Back to sword board.
Yeah. Can you
Yeah,
full screen the?
Whatever happens here. Oh, that's onside. That's a classic flat snap right there. Good job, Arn. I don't know if he got through the.
It looks like it hits the shield from this angle.
It does. Oh, that's the one.
Oh no, it's the second shot. Yeah. That's the same shot though. Again.
Same shot, onside. Hello. Welcome. For chat, we are making predictions to see these categories. Is it ABC range? Is it a thrust or cut? The targeting, the onside, offside, and then true edge, false edge, and then what kind of weapon delivered the blow. Oh, that's a strong.
Flat snaps win crown.
Yeah. All right. Would you call that one middle or close?
I think it was middle, but
I'll go with that.
there are no thrusts yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised. I have an obvious bias, but
Yeah, your thrusting bias.
do have a thrusting bias.
Master Boomy.
All right, that was true edge. That was very pretty. That was a high hand one, like up and over the shield. All right. Next. Oh, that's a semi. Crown tournament. Nope, that's not it.
Not it. That's not his finals either.
We need finals. These are all not finals, I don't think. This is not a final. It's not a final.
Final. Sorry, yeah, I put too much.
Yeah,
not a final.
Finals. That was one I participated in.
This is the most recent Atlantean crown, right?
Yep, most recent Atlantean crown.
I was with you earlier today when you got all your stuff taken.
Another lefty.
How long you been doing this?
All right. Oh, all right. For Hugo, I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I think I
On
filmed
your,
this.
yeah, I think it's on your channel.
Yeah, because I remember sitting here,
You're kind of crooked in the framing of this.
trying to give it artistic effect. Oh, look at all those beautiful Atlanteans sitting around this hot day.
The arm?
I don't think a blow gets called for a bit.
It looked like there was some acknowledgement of something.
Oh, you're right. There's the. Let's take a look. I don't think they take anything on that one.
Some thrusts attempted.
Yeah. Did I tell you I made? So Brian, Duke Bryan in the black and red has like a 2x4. He's known for that.
Oh yeah.
In this last Pentac, I went and bought one of those, a couple of those sticks, like the
Like
real beefy, unnecessarily
logs.
beefy sticks. Yeah,
Yeah.
boom sticks is how Eric sells them.
This would be a boomy stick.
Yeah, but it hits like a truck. Hits pretty fast off your shoulder. You kind of have to throw it off your shoulder, otherwise your arm burns out way too fast.
Yeah.
Your elbow gets shattered.
I know
from
it's definitely the
force.
meta for a lot of people to use those real, like I think on tier they use real big swords like that too.
Thick stick.
hmm That's where the rawhide wrapping came from. It's now banned.
Oh, is
Pretty
that
sure
a
that came
thing?
from, yeah. To like it's to make the sword last longer, but it's specifically banned now.
Is it too OP?
You can ask. Well, I think that people said it hits too hard. I think you can thank Duke Sven for getting that ban.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a story.
No, I just in general, like over time,
Oh,
at one specific moment. He's in the chat. He can probably explain it.
yeah. And explode someone's helmet. All right, leg shot, double leg shots. Right there, onside, I believe.
Play it again slow. Yeah,
Yep,
just an onside leg. Yeah,
onside leg. How did they follow up?
yeah. Duke Sven in the chat says it was from Montier. We took it and traveled with it.
That's funny. I think Rags throws a onside leg as he's falling down. It looks like two onsides. All right. So those are good
Were they
blows.
both true edge?
Both true edge. Yep.
That's what it looked like too.
I would call that middle range. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
That wasn't like they weren't up in each other's grills. We're adding two there, two to leg. I forgot about the fact that crown it sometimes takes a little more convincing, and so the meta might just be, true edge on.
Did you give one to the lefty?
Oh, you right. I fucked that up. Sorry, lefties. I don't mean to leave you unrepresented.
I'm lefty biased here.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like
I was
lefties.
like, oh, there's not gonna be any lefties. Oh, we're watching it. My bad. Yeah, that's that's what I hear. That's what Torse hears a lot.
I'm sure he does. Because I told him that myself, so.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Went full screen again?
he took you in a champs, right? At some point.
Yeah, like 7 years ago, I think.
Man,
Five, no, five,
so long ago.
6 years ago, 5, 6, 7 years ago. And Torres might have actually beat me more in Rapier tournaments than I've beaten him. He beat me like the first 2 times we fought ever.
Oh, and you're talking like lifetime.
Lifetime, yeah.
I mean, he kind of hasn't fought that much in terms of tournaments. He
Not
might
as
be
much in the
my
last
proudest
2 years.
win, to be honest, from this past on Stjoren.
Oh, Torres.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. You have a lot of history.
Mm-hmm. He had me on like 3 or 4 in a row up until that point, and he just hasn't fought much in not armored in Rapier.
I've been dodging you.
Yeah, I know. Got his wins a few years ago and then people poofed
Yeah.
out.
Called out Torres.
Yeah. He'll watch this on the VOD and be like, I can't defend myself. It's rude.
Sounds like his problem.
That is a him problem. All
That
right.
looked like a body. No, nothing was called. Oh, someone dropped their sword. Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Are these heat lines, or is my phone just like struggling?
Your phone is old as shit with me.
Did you know I just bought another one? Like
You did buy a new phone?
yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Wow. You were just talking about how you needed to at Pennsic, so
Yep.
that's gonna be weird. You don't have that little flip out leather case anymore?
No, I still have that.
You still have that?
I bought another one of those for the new phone.
Okay, good. I wouldn't know what to do if you didn't have
I
that.
know. Yeah, it's a way better camera. That's
Nice.
what I wanted, is to film more.
Yeah, it's hard justifying bringing like a real camera to things anymore.
Mm-hmm. Not unless it's like an event that I know I'm going to film the whole thing.
Oh, I think that was a
The
stab.
thrust. Yeah, all right. Nice. GG, one for the
I want to call that
thrust.
a stay stab at close range.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Just like representation for lefties, our thrust gets its first point. It's on the board.
Also another one for the lefty too.
Yeah. Oh. And then lefty. All right, next.
Not a finals.
Not a finals. Is this a finals? Crown tournament finals. Ooh. I'm into this. Who we got?
Oh, this is the West.
Yeah, I like this.
So that's I think it's Hansa. He's the one who passed away a few months ago. But he does win this.
Is that the person in yellow?
Yes. Then I think Sir Helga is the other fighter.
Yeah, it was a like a. I'm taking each other good quality of all this. Maybe I'll do that. Do you have a link of it, Sven?
I can probably find it real quick.
Yeah, it's like you can snag the link from him and just drop it in the playlist. Are they fighting for each other? Is this Helga and Hans?
They were together, but they were not fighting for each other.
Oh, okay.
As far as I'm aware.
Got it. How is West as far as culture? Does anybody know? Anybody in chat know? I've not traveled out there to fight armored.
I've had the least experience with the West in general.
I don't know if they take like Ansurin style headshots or okay. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I can't find this video. So if someone wants to send me the link to it, or to Boomy.
Send it to John. That'd be easier. Oh, never mind. It's posted. We're good.
Oh, sweet.
There's your onside. Oh, where's the
Oh,
other leg
it's
shot?
two leg shots.
Yeah, we have onside to leg from Hans. Is that an onside or a wrap? I can't tell. Looks like a wrap based on blade right there,
Mm,
but I can't
the
tell.
video's a little blurry from
Yeah.
my end, so I can't really tell.
We have a second viewpoint. Let me pull that up. Oh, that's not it. Let's see. Okay, is it onside? The far one too. Okay.
The chop to the leg, so front blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, those both look like true edge leg cuts.
Yeah, two of them back to back. All right. Let's go. Drop them in our. Would you call that close range? I don't know if I call it close range. I call that middle range. Based on the. I don't know. That's close range. That's close
I think
range.
that's close range.
I'm with that. On second thought. Leg might beat out head at the rate we're going for good
Yeah.
shots in crowd.
Well, leg, I feel like it should be a different category because it's just a disabling blow rather than a killing blow, right?
But maybe it speaks to the meta of what needs to happen in crown.
Yes,
Like
leg
go leg to head.
that I might believe is true. That legging someone first.
It's like it's a strong crown action. All right, let's see what they do here. They stand back up. Oh no, they're continuing the fight. Oh, that's awesome. Were you destructive by? Oh, I see. Just to kind of fill in for. I don't know how other crowns did it. I think a lot of our crowns end up being destructive buys.
I think bias should always be destructive, but doesn't the West not have a residential requirement? Like you can just anyone can fly out there to fight.
That's a Sven question if I've heard one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true. That'd be fun.
Oh, yeah, just show up and fight. That'd be cool. That'd be an experience.
Mhm.
I
I got asked not to.
yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, that's pretty fair, Your Grace.
That's funny. You with your two sticks. Could you not find in our crown, please? This is a
People
thrust?
here probably feel the same way.
Yeah. No. Hans attempted a thrust.
So wait,
Offside.
is there an arm shot that we missed?
I think there's no. Yeah,
Because
there
isn't
must
he
be.
Isn't his shield gone now?
Yeah, there has to be. By necessity. Yeah, right there.
Offside arm.
Is it? I think it's a down the center chop.
Yeah, it's pretty down the center.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got. I think it's enough offside. I'd go with that.
Their first arm.
First arm. Close range. Onside. True edge. And with the righty.
So if someone wins a fight after they've been armed and they're fighting left-handed, would we count that as a lefty?
That's a fantastic question. Yes, I think Kenta is lefty. It is the arm that delivered the blow, not the
Oh,
human.
okay.
The same way we're
So-
counting one-handed weapon because it's not the off.
So then a
slider.
two-sworder, if they get the kill with their left hand, also lefty?
Yes.
Fair enough.
I think it should be the blow, all attached to blow, not the human in any way.
I think that makes no sense, yeah.
Oh, that's an onside to the body, right? I saw that correctly. Delivered from
I
Helga.
think so, yeah.
Yeah. Right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Onside the body, blap, right there.
Close range.
Close range, up in each other's grill.
I mean, it's hard to not be close range when you're both legged.
Yeah, that's true. As much as I dislike it,
And don't get legged.
yeah, I have a lot of leg to defend.
That's true.
You have a lot less. All right. Oh, you crashed at their place?
Probably fun.
That's awesome, yeah.
Especially with polearm.
Yeah, he's got a whole meta on going using their shield against
Oh,
them.
yeah. Shields work both ways kind of thing.
Yeah. That's the only polearm lesson that I've ever had, and we'll see how well it serves in the future. Because there might be a time where I'm forced to use polearm.
Forced.
Yeah.
I
I will
don't
choose it later. I don't hate it either. I will
don't
choose
hate
it
it.
in the future.
Yeah. I do not like two-handed sword, but that polearm's fine.
I want to fix my sword game first.
Yeah.
All right, we're going for a round 2 here. Let's see if any. Oh, we have a leg. Ooh, inside. That's a good onside cut because I think that hit swordside leg on the opponent.
I think you might be right, yeah.
So the placement.
But it's definitely onside and front, like a true edge.
Yeah,
Front blade.
that fist went right across the body. Can't tell range. I'm gonna call it close because that shot is usually close
I
range
think
shot.
it looked medium to me, but
I'll go with that. Not gonna get
it's hard to tell where you're from behind. So.
Yeah, I can't tell the depth from that.
Oh, close range is destroying the other ranges. Huh.
I know, right? Collecting data for funsies. All right, moving on. Does it end here? I don't know. Ooh, the
Oh,
leg.
another leg.
No. Can you tell what? I can't tell what happened at this vantage point. Onside.
I think it looks like an onside leg four
Yep.
blade.
We'll add this in whatever happens in.
It's a very active fight, which is cool.
It is.
Is it a body thrust?
At least an attempt at one. I bet you. They're asking about the wrap to the body. That's my guess. Educated guess.
You think
'Cause
that's you think that's what you think
yeah.
that is what it gets called? I can't tell. It looks like he tries a body wrap and then it gets stuck under the shield, and so then he jabs, turns it into a thrust. But
The step. Okay. I'm down with the thrust. You were there. I'm gonna trust the person who was at the event. I feel
yeah,
all right. So that's two for close ranged. Or is that
yeah, I think both shots were. The leg shot was close too.
one for thrust, one for cut? One for leg, one for torso. One for onside, yep, for that leg. And then one for true edge for that leg. All right.
So 2 out of 3, so probably the last point.
Last point, yep. This one goes a minute. Looks of it. Oh, we lost leg. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Boy.
So that looks like a front blade leg.
That one? Like that onside?
Yeah, I think that's what. Because
No way, right? That onside's not hitting squat.
what did she call?
Oh. That's what I'm wondering. And see. Watch it one more time. So
It looked like all the other blows were high up before that one.
Offside.
Yeah.
That didn't look like it touched. And the
Edge of range, I guess.
yeah, that's a far range shot, right?
Far range leg onside
Well,
front blade.
true edge. There's a lot of successes in this set with the onside to leg, like getting people to bring their shields up through multiple combos up high.
Yeah.
Cheers to the chat. Thank you for joining us. Hanging out, watching footy. That's another onside leg. Did I see that correctly? Yep. Almost all these are leg first.
Yeah.
Changes. Close or medium for that? Probably close because the leg.
Probably close, yeah.
everything went to the ground on that last this fight, basically. Are they talking it out?
It looks like.
Whether that onside hit or not. That makes sense. Get that big overreaction. Everything goes up way more than it probably should. Ooh.
Oh, I think it's a face stab.
Yeah. Yep. I'd agree with that.
Face stab at close range.
Face stab at close range. It got a little bit of a head turn. Another point for thrust. I am liking that. That balance.
I actually kind of thought there would be more thrusts.
All right, let's look at the next finals. Oh, hey, look at that. That's the one. Is this the one we just watched? That's the one we just watched, right? No, sir.
Oh, the mid-realm crown?
I don't know how to say those names. I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna insult somebody. You want to give?
I think
you want to give it a shot?
one of them
John
is Wolfgang or Wolf. I can't read that letter.
Okay.
Lin.
Okay. Would not have guessed
sorry.
that.
I only know that because I met him.
Oh, okay.
And Duke Sven knows him also. I'm talking about him. I don't know the other guy, and I would not know how to pronounce that either.
Oh, cool. Is he another crossover?
Yeah, I think he
Right.
played. I don't know if he did Amcard.
That's
He did like one of the
awesome.
other
Yeah.
foam games.
Cool. Did Amcard. That's awesome. I'm loving the. Is Bella Garth a different game?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. YouTube's been hitting me with a lot of recommendations for something called Warlord. That's a Amcard adjacent, I believe. I think it's
I
an
think
event.
Warlord is a rank in Amcard.
Is it maybe? Is it also a tournament or an event? I don't know. I don't know enough about it. So I just know
Warlord's
that
also an event in Onstura, but
YouTube's like, hey, you should watch this video with foam fighters.
that's probably because there are Warlord fighters in it.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's that. I think it's Amcard.
Yeah, it's a rank in Amcard. Okay, looks like 4-blade.
Yeah, onside leg. Did we see that correct? Yeah. Just a quick onside leg.
They both do the same shot, just one doesn't land.
Yep. The taller human definitely had to get low to catch that. That's something I've been working on, is dropping my hips a little harder.
Yeah.
And like time it so that the power comes down with it, with the sword. Quick pause.
I generally have a bad habit of standing up too much in all of my type, like, even in rapier. That's if I make a mistake, it's because I'm out there with straight knees.
Would you call that a far range or middle range? 'Cause probably
Seems like middle range to me, but
Same. Was that were they trying to get ready for this crown? It sounds like it is.
it paid off.
Yeah.
It's a brutal weekend of fighting all you guys.
That was a
Huh.
sweet high-low pop.
Yeah,
Like
from the
the speed
ground.
of it was fast. I don't know if it is good because the. Do you see the pumps the taller guy was doing, the one in black?
Hmm.
Do you think those are effective at that in that context? I suppose is the
I think it can be. I know. I usually step in close when someone's legged.
right, right. That's how I'm taught. I'm taught to offside tap their blade,
Yeah, control the
uh,
blade, step
and
in,
then step
smother
in.
them.
And exactly, just cut all their power out with your between your hips and your shield,
Mm.
and just take your time, make them suffer being down there. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
That's legit. I think you will. You're right about that. That was a tempo of thinking.
Oh,
Although he
I
lost
look like
that pass.
I look like a good offside head.
Yep. That was the double pump offside, right? 1, 2,
3.
3. Yeah.
I don't know. One of those was good.
Have a good night, Hugo. Thank you for popping by and hanging out. Close range, right? For that offside head.
Yeah.
Hard to argue otherwise with both legged to the head.
Hmm.
Offside. True edge.
I'm feeling pretty good about my offside head prediction, just
Yeah,
not the range.
yeah, you're doing good. I'm liking this fight. This is a good fight to watch. I haven't seen this one before. 2023 spring. Okay.
Yeah, it just happened a few months ago.
Yeah, I like it. I actually like that we're looking at mostly um, very relevant fight footage.
Yeah. Well, I did put that one from '93 in there too, so.
All right. We'll look at that too. Oh,
Was the shot before the offside head good or not? I can't
that's what I'm
tell.
wondering. Well, they're
Oh,
both
they were both
offside heads.
offside,
So it's just the
so it
range
doesn't matter.
changes. I would say that like that medium or far range one hit.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you think it's far or do you think it's medium? That's the
I
question.
think it's medium.
Because of his travel inward.
Yeah, I mean it's right at the edge, and it's hard to tell because he's coming in. But
Yeah, agreed. It looks like mid realm is doing the thing that you would choose to guess upon.
yeah, they just have small shields compared to what I use.
It looks like the buckler was chosen for the second pass form.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was even a buckler, not a shield. Back to shield. It looks like.
The center grip looks just like my center grip, like size wise. He's a tall dude who's using I think a 2x3.
I think that's smaller.
Hard to tell. Hard to tell considering I think he's a giant. Is
Yeah,
it? Okay, maybe it is.
it's smaller. Okay, yeah, I was pretty sure. I fought that guy too at Gulf Force.
Did you? Oh, okay.
Wing Fang. Yeah. Yeah. So I think it's smaller. So- yeah, I think does Midrealm have? They might have like shield side limits on their crown, but Sven would also be able to know that better than
Oh,
the head wrap. Oh, offside head again.
offside head. That's it. Yeah. You guys got some
This
pretty
one,
fire
this
offside
one
heads.
crown finals is gonna get my prediction right.
Yeah. You got a lot of value out of this one. All right. I know. This could be you, John.
That's the goal.
Was that middle or close?
Oh,
I
I have
thought
to see it
middle.
again.
All right. Let's run that back. It's either middle or close. I can't
I
tell.
think it's middle.
They're definitely pushing for that A range and
Yeah.
cut on the way out.
I mean, it's definitely the Middle Kingdom.
Ha ha. Why would you dad joke like that?
I don't know. Someone's got to.
True Edge 20. We're gonna have to clip some footage from different good fights, or like Mike falling over, or just other memeable moments in our footage,
Yeah.
and make some emotes. 'Cause I think it'd be fun to
Oh
spam some
yeah, yeah.
emotes, like an
Oh
onside or
yeah.
offside emote, like fighting specific stuff.
Yeah.
A thrust emote.
Miguel falling over's got to be an emote.
That's got to be an emote. I don't know what we want to attach it to, but that's legit. There's some awesome footage.
That's not finals,
Oh, okay.
but the next one is finals.
Kane and Hector.
Keen is how it's pronounced.
Keen. This is
Duke Keen is
Austin
actually
Keen?
he is local to me. I practice with him pretty regularly. This was a crown from 30 years ago though, but literally 93 before I was born, barely. But
Man, the crazy part is not like the gear, the tents, all that. It's not all that dissimilar. The average age is like minus 25 years.
yeah, because
That's a shit. That's like the most like
it's the same people still at events. They're
yeah.
just
That's what I'm saying.
30 years older.
Yeah. You look around and you're like, oh, everybody young.
Yeah. Do you want to full screen it?
Oh yeah, my bad. I've never seen this fight before, so I have the want to watch the fight in full. That's all right. Oh, someone took a hit. Which one is which? Do we know?
Hector's the lefty.
Okay, thank you. So Hector lost to an offside head.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. Some things work 30 years later.
Some is different, some stays the same.
Yeah. What? That's hard to tell the range on that. Really.
He's like stepping in. I think that's close.
Yeah, I think so
Their
too.
shields are almost touching. Are their even shields even touching?
They might. I think they're teaching. Teaching.
I think if the shield is touching, then it's close.
Agreed. That's good. And they're both using strapped shields from looks of it.
Yeah. Old school shields from Matsura.
That's a cool piece of footage. What a cool piece of like SCA history that's preserved.
Yeah, Count Timo from Matsura posted that crown a couple of years ago. And I was like, oh, this is super cool. I've heard about a lot of these guys that I've never seen fight before. I mean, Keen is still around in fights, but I'd always heard of Hector and never seen him fight before.
Okay. Was it ineffectual, the giant doors at some point? Like someone discovered a meta to beat it? Is that why it's not like
I think that I don't really know. I mean, I think the emphasis on mobility that the two sorters brought in, and a couple other people, Duke Jason and some others, made because it's harder to be mobile with the big shield.
That makes sense. Yeah. So the hypermobile fight in a style matchup just beat the war door.
Yeah, you can be mobile with the big shield. It's just a lot harder. It's easier to be mobile with a center grip or a smaller shield in general.
Right. All right.
That'd be my assertion.
I mean, metas shift for reasons, right? Like as whatever comes.
And sometimes they're cyclical too, right? Like
yeah.
The big shields could come back around in a couple of years.
I feel like that's what you're doing. You're bringing the big shield back in your fight.
We'll see.
Oh.
In his slow feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, working on it.
There's not many people who can say that about you in either field, to be honest.
Yeah, well, Sven's feet are very good on any field. I do reach. That's very fair.
That long stance is probably just hard to combat because that's the fencing stance.
Yeah, I need to shorten my stance up. It's what happens when I fight when I'm sloppy and rapier too. My stance gets too long.
I've only ever met Rags. I've not fought him. But I'm excited to fight him.
He is scarily good.
That's what I hear. Oh, there's another. Yeah, but Hector won it that time. So it's one for lefty. All right, Sven, do you know how heavy those war doors were? Any guesses?
It probably really depend what they were made out of. I think they might have been made of wood back then.
Right, I'm thinking they're like mega heavy. They're like you're pushing like closer to 20. Oh yeah, a piece of plywood is. Let me see. Let's consult the internet.
The internet.
Weight of a 4x8 3/4 sheet of plywood. So it's half that.
Yeah, they were 2 by 3.
So a 4x8 sheet of 3/4 plywood currently is 61 pounds. So 2 by 3. So that's 6 square feet out of 48. Out of 32. So roughly 1/5 of that. So divide by 5, 1. So like 12, 13 pounds is your wood base. That's without anything else.
Pretty heavy.
It's pretty heavy. My shield, I think, is like 12 pounds, period. The aluminum, the one that I use.
Yeah. Your shield's too heavy, though, I think.
Yeah, exactly. The edging adds so much. Yeah, and all the other stuff. If the canvas as well. Canvas adds a good bit.
I think what someone told me was that Hector was like a roofer. So he spent all his day like hammering roofing nails in, so he could throw a real good blow with very little, with just from his wrist.
Oh, okay. Hammer for a living, bro.
You know,
Is this a person who is still like? Do they still exist in this world?
I have never met Hector before. I think they might
I know
have
they've
come up to a
passed on
couple
now.
of times, but I think they're still alive. But I don't
Oh,
play.
okay.
Keen still plays a little bit.
Yeah, I've
Give me
heard of
the
Dukeen through you specifically.
yeah.
Oh, is that a onside? That's a wrap.
So leg wrap.
Leg wrap with the righty. That was a close one. I'm just heard that's a close one. Because that's a charge in.
Yeah.
Their war doors touched. How long have you played, Sven? If you don't mind me asking.
He said about like 12 years, but I could be wrong.
Oh, that's a good memory. That's 13.
2010.
2010? Yeah, that's 13
Yeah,
years.
pretty close.
13, well, depending on when in 2010, it might be going on 14 pretty quick.
It's true. They might, Hector might yield. You might want to fast forward. I can't remember.
I've never seen someone yield a fight in Crown, ever.
It happens. It's rare, but it does happen on Zero sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. There it goes. What a cool fight. What an awesome piece of like SCA history right there.
Yeah.
93 Crown 4. Nice. I am trying to follow your steps there. Grant into I've done the first two parts, Granton 2, Knighton 3. Well, we'll see. We'll see if the Crown in 4 and 5 will happen. That's a tall order for me. At least I feel that way.
So you have a year left. Year.
Yeah, I basically gotta clinch this fall one
Yeah.
or the spring one to make this happen.
Yeah.
Good
be training.
take on that video, by the way. That was a good one.
Yeah, I thought it'd be cool to see something super old, and I knew that existed. So
Yeah, I really do need a sub class. That's some hard work. Also, John, you are there's a good amount of wind abrasion on the mic.
sorry.
Yeah, just so you know. That's it's been
pull it a
happening
little bit
more
farther.
as you've been getting into the fighting, which I think is
In the
awesome.
fighting, yeah. I'll
But
just
it's
pull a
less
little
good
bit farther away
for
from my
audio.
face.
No, you good, man. Just letting you know. At some point, we're gonna get you a mic with like a pop screen.
Yeah, I need to get that.
All right. Well, let's look at our next one. Too worried about killing. Oh yeah, man. I try to do the fencing thing where it's thinking about defending myself first and addressing their weapon, but it is difficult to keep that at the forefront of my mind in a tournament at times. Usually, my mind defaults to like not less killing and more just like what are their actions and how do I abuse their actions, instead of like how do I deal with their weapon, which I think is the correct thing to do. All right. Let's see here. Crown. Finals, semifinals, and finals. Crown. Yeah. Yep. Why is this happening on our screen? All right. 2016. That's a little bit of a throwback. Have you watched this one, John?
Yeah, I've watched one, and I was even there.
Look, this Fen. Is
This
this
is
okay?
like- This is not the final.
Is any of this final?
Yeah,
footage?
some of this is final. This is like the round robin before the final. I
It's a
think
30-minute video. We're not watching the whole thing.
semis and finals. Yeah,
Do you remember which parts are finals? Because I would love to watch that.
it should be a little farther into it because it should be Jason and Miguel at the finals. Yeah.
Is that like a White Scarf Miguel?
Yes.
Okay.
He's also a Duke.
Oh, okay. Duke Miguel. I've not fought him in either field. Seems like the kind of person I would enjoy fighting.
Yeah, in his day, he was pretty good. He was very good. I think this is the first crown Jason wins.
Is Jason the one in green and yellow?
Correct.
I assume.
Yeah, and Duke Miguel is the one with the big shield and the.
That's a huge shield, yo.
Yeah, it's even
That's
big
like
even for
top.
Angostura.
That's top of head to knee, just existing.
Yeah. Well, he's old school on Stewart, so he uses a big shield, but it's even big even for us, I think.
That's just big in general. All right, onside slot shot, right?
Yes.
That's number one. Yep.
Unless you consider a slot shot not onside or offside, but
I consider slot shots onside.
okay.
I guess you could turn them offside a little bit to hit that opposite like collarbone.
I kind of think of them as their own thing.
Yeah.
Isn't either, but I would say onside makes more sense.
Okay, range. I think that's far
I think that's far range.
based on what looking at it,
Yeah.
hitting. I also just want people to love that. that poor
Jason actually
farm.
kills a lot of people at a longer range.
I'm gonna strive to be that human. Do you think it hits torso or head? I can't tell behind
I think that's probably head.
that whole thing.
Jason is great.
I remember watching him fight Rags, our current prince, Duke Rags, in the Diamond Tournament with Caitlin and yourself, I believe.
Yeah, I was his teammate. Yeah, that's the year we won.
Oh. Why did you fight me this past golf?
I wasn't picked by my kingdom to fight in it. It's a question for their majesties, not me.
That's fair. All right, we have one. This is Bo 3.
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, someone went back and slow-moed it for us.
Yeah, because Jira does that.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna take an aside. I don't know who the gentle is in the all white, but
That's Sir Corwin.
oh, it's Spear Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I wish we had footage of us jumping him.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. I there's no photo evidence of us doing that to him. Or video evidence. This last Penzik. We're gonna do more of that. We're gonna make some meme moments happen on the field.
Meme moments, yeah.
That
This
might
was a
actually be one of
meme.
my favorite moments of
It was
this
a
last war.
it was a meme heavy Penzik this last year.
Yeah, Mike falling really is like that's gonna live a while, especially if it becomes an emote.
Well, we won't let it die.
Poor Miguel. Manuel.
Manuel.
Man, Jason's got some rockets on him. That forward advance was fast.
Yeah, he's very fast. He has good footwork.
That's gross. 106.
It was I think that's an onside headshot, flat snap.
The vibe that I got was the wrap over. I could be wrong. Oh, it is onside. Oh man. Does that connect?
With some hops.
Yeah. It looks like that connects at least enough blade bend to on the frame on frame. Okay. Onside head. One more for onside head. Do you think that's close range, right? He exploded right into that.
Yeah,
That
close
war
range,
door.
yeah. I think he does fake stab to flat snap.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Which is like a little combo move I've stolen from him actually. Works pretty well.
Thank you, Golfred. I appreciate that. We are gonna have to edit this down and post our stats when we get them. All right.
We can also keep this and add to this as we
Do this
again.
as a series. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Do like session 1, session 2, session 3 or something. Put it all together.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that was a sweet onside head. That exploded forward.
Yeah. He does throw 2 other shots, but I think the first one was what landed.
Agreed.
Or what was the first one that was called.
And
Yeah,
that's
so
it,
Jason
right?
won this crown. He had lost in the finals of the 3 previous crowns or
Oh,
4 previous
okay.
crowns. So he's kind of like the runner-up a bunch of times in a row.
And this is the
Finally
one that like got him his the first win.
He finally got it, yeah.
Yeah.
People were making fun of him a lot. After losing the finals.
2016 Winter Crown. Okay, so this is Jason's crown here. Chris and Gabriel. Oh.
And Gabriel, yeah. No, this is the crown before that last one.
Oh, okay.
This was a winner, but it was after the it was. So that's the semis. The final should be at the end of the video. You went too far back.
Oh, the finals already happened.
I think it's a little farther back.
Yeah,
Yeah, keep going.
Is this?
Yeah, it's this.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, that should be the start.
Okay, cool. Left channel only. Thank you. That is a future me thing to address. I really don't actually know how to address that. We'll have to figure that out with some testing. All right, so John, who are our contestants there?
Oh, that would be at the time Sir Jason, now Duke Jason. At the time Sir Gabriel, now Duke Gabriel.
Okay,
Jason is in the yellow, Gabriel's in the white.
thank you. Was that an offside touch to the face? Yeah, that's an offside drop to the
It
face.
looks like kind of almost a short stick.
It did not look like it had any heat on it, especially for Crown, right?
It's hard to tell if something landed before this moment.
He's got a little bit of forward movement. Gabriel does. Okay, he's got some forward movement. You can see, like, if you watch his feet, he is flying
Yeah.
forward a bit. That might be where the power came in. It's always hard to tell, right, when you're on the outside looking in.
Yeah. Call that offside head.
Plop, yeah. Yeah, he's got that forward, like his back leg was traveling across. So
Yeah.
I think that's might be the.
I think
power
Gabriel
thing
Gabriel does a really good transition from onside to offside. Like he flows through it real well. I think that's what his like, because he sets up the offside with the onside.
the offside category is not looking good.
You mean the onside? Yeah.
Yeah, no, the offside. The offside is not looking good for.
Oh yes, true. His leg wrap, very good as well.
The entry thrust. That's the combo I've been working on. Is that the entry thrust into whatever it is? Oh, nice. That was well timed. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, it doesn't land, but he does a good sidestep.
They both do that thrust entry.
Oh, leg wrap.
Wow, I like that. Look at the patience on Gabriel here.
Yeah.
Right, he just chills. That thrust goes wide with a little slip. He leaves his blade there to defend the wrap and just fires it onside leg. Onside leg? Did I say it correctly?
I think it's a leg wrap.
I think it's a leg wrap. Yep.
It's onside, but it's a wrap.
Or sorry, not onside leg. Yeah. That's what I meant. Man, we're getting a lot of legs along with the headshots. Middle or close? Did he jump in far enough to be close? I call middle because I think the stick.
I think it was middle because Jason was stepping out.
Right. Timing wise, I agree. It hits like the last little bit of stick.
Yeah. I do like those shots where someone's stepped out and they think they're safe, and you just tag them.
Yep. Is that for you the Lockland headshot?
That's usually entering range. It's usually like after I usually do it as a thrust. So like we've closed up, we've had a big flurry of blows. People are stepping out and they just relax, and then I can just sometimes just poke them in the face.
Oh, the free thrust on the way out. No.
Yeah, as you leave, people they pause and they think the fight's over. I can't tell which one of those was good first.
I would think the short stem onside.
Yeah, I think that's right too.
I don't know if that, yeah, it's like he's still fighting. I don't think he called that wrap, but he called that onside.
Yeah.
And that was it, right? That was the last blow for that fight.
Yes, I believe so.
So that's close range to short stem. In order to short stem. Headshot. Man, the leg is chasing head. True edge. All right. Let's continue down our lists. Chat. For all the new chatters, our categories are close, middle, far, or ABC range. We have thrusts versus cuts, targeting, leg, torso, arm, or head, onside versus offside, true edge versus false edge, and then these are just for our edification. One-hand sword versus other weapons, and righty and lefty. But if you have ideas of what you think the most is going to be, throw it out in chat. Let us know. Also, let me know if you are from one of the kingdoms that does range. Because in Atlantia, A range is close range, but apparently it's backwards in some people's backgrounds. I didn't know if there was a kingdom that does it where like
Are
C
you saying
range
some
is close.
kingdoms are backwards?
I believe that is very true in more than range, but I will not be name dropping kingdoms here. I'll need that kind of heat. All right, moving on. Lachlan and Jason, and I don't know why this says image 2540.
Someone didn't. That's like if you don't rename the video, it'll just name what the file name is.
Look at that helmet. Boy, does that look familiar.
It does look familiar.
What year is this? Any idea?
2017.
Okay, so this is.
So Jason is he's a count at this point.
Okay. All right. To the fighty bits.
And Jason is in the black. Lachlan is in the gold.
Chat appreciates that clarification. I know that purely by helmet. What are those leaves on the helmet?
Strawberry leaves.
Oh, okay.
I painted over those.
That makes sense. Maybe someday you get to unpaint them.
Yeah, the plan is to paint them back someday.
How do we get to see the Lachlan shot? That's sort of a Lachlan shot.
Backblade, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Ooh.
I think.
Go ahead.
I think it was a body backblade to the body.
Oh, you think the shot that landed would also backblade their body?
I think he sets up the body shot here, and it's actually this one to the body right there.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's the backblade and body shot. I think.
I appreciate you backing me up, Sven. I also didn't think they looked like strawberry leaves.
That's. I didn't paint them on there.
Hey, I'm not knocking you, man. I'm just saying I couldn't tell.
I'll paint better strawberry leaves on there someday.
Come back and
I actually kind of want to paint the mod symbol on the helmet. I think that would look cool.
would you do? How would you make it look good? Like placement and symbol.
Just put it like one on each side. I think.
Like a left and right. Just
yeah, left and right. And
okay.
just do it. The helmet's black, painted in gold.
Okay.
Someone who's good at painting. Have someone who I know that's good at painting do it.
Yeah. That's not something you want to come out janky. Nice. Are you ordering another one from Acer? Acer? Is it one of those things where too much advertisement makes it cringy?
That's fair.
I just like that exchange. That was cool.
Yeah,
He
it was
tried to
barely
drop the
not
blade
good.
into defensive mode. Offside head?
I think they called a hold before that
Oh,
shot
okay.
landed.
Lachlan looks very comfortable. Like has a game plan, fights their way. Oh, that's your shot.
Yeah.
John, you want to tell our chat about the shot here?
This one,
Yeah, like the flick
Lachlan,
offside.
Lachlan usually. Well, this is not the one you're talking about.
Oh, is it?
This one Lachlan calls like the windshield wiper. So he does hit to the sword, and then he throws under to the chin with a little bit of a like. You can see how he's kind of hopping a little bit with his hips to get power on that.
Okay. So
It doesn't hit very hard, but it hits right in the face.
it's like a tap the pendulum kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't see most Atlanteans calling this with the travel backwards, regardless of the power forward.
yeah, it's fair. I think mostly on-steerings will call things that touch the face, as long as it moves the grill a little bit.
Right, right. That's a cool setup. I like the setup into the shot. So that's an
Yeah,
offside
I
head.
guess that would be an offside head. It's kind of a weird shot, but
Yeah, that's an offside head. At middle or far? Probably far, right?
I'd call that far.
All right, that was a good one. That's pretty fast finals. What else we got? Let's see, in January 2011. Okay, we're jumping back in time a little.
Is it a finals?
Not Drake shot, but works in this. It says
Duke
finals.
Duke Drake was Lachlan and Sven's night, and he has a really good offside head.
Like a lot of people at Adult Swim didn't accept that flick offside.
I think that's what he's trying to say.
Okay, that makes sense. That's
Correct.
definitely one where I think cultural differences really make um, some of those shots viable or not viable.
Yeah. Mostly.
Mostly. Well, you gotta improve upon the people you learn from, right, John?
Yeah.
It's not your burden to bear.
So I learned from multiple people.
All right. Have you watched this one before?
I have, yes. And I was actually there in person as well watching.
Oh, cool. So my question is, where's our first interaction of consequence?
Oh, I don't remember exactly, but
No, you gotta give the Giants their due.
that's yes. I mean, honestly, Duke's fan has helped me even a lot with rapier before I ever picked up a heavy stick. And then he's the first one to ever teach me how to throw flat snap. So, pretty big impact.
When you when you get your leaves. What, what is happening? Click forward a little. We're looking at the sky for some reason.
It was cold as fuck this day and rainy, and the field was like covered in like an inch of mud.
Is this one of those like they'll run it regardless because it's crown, like culturally?
Yeah, yeah. Well, and it wasn't. It kind of got worse throughout the day because like people fought on the field the whole day, and it rained,
Mm,
and so the field got just became a mud pit.
became the mosh. All right, so far not much has happened. Yeah, I know, right? I also wear cleats in this sort of condition.
Oh,
Is that a
tap.
thrust? Yeah, they did a slowdown. That is that classic
That's a super classic
offside
tap.
tap to thrust.
Get them to pick their sword up.
You know,
Face tab. Yeah,
yeah, that's shit you and I do. Far range, you agree with that?
far range. Yeah, I think that's the problem with the sword above shield style.
Yeah, that's one of the like harder things to deal with. The
Yeah,
people
because you
who
have
are
to move.
very thrust focused though then become open on the offside, right? Because their guard is in front of their face.
Correct. Yeah.
So,
Don't look over your. Yeah.
well, okay. So peaking. This is a question for Sven, since we're talking about it. Would you do you think peaking dynamically, like choosing different places to peak, is the better way to do it? Because don't you have to kind of at some point look right? Like that's part of the game.
You just use the force, Boomy.
Just know. Okay.
Just
And measure almost never. Okay. I get that. So like look at the information as they're coming in. So you need a data before you get into that brawl in range.
easier to see around two swords, though.
That is true. Boy, howdy. I mean, you do learn to glean a lot of information off of like where their hips and their feet are and where they're going.
Yeah.
That's great. All right. Let's look around too. So we know Lachlan. Who is the gentle in the Black Ray Shield?
That's Harafna.
Rafna. Okay.
Um, uh, she transitioned recently. Trans lady. She moved to Antir.
Okay.
She was a count at the time, I think, and she was trying to get her second crown.
Is she a Duke now?
She is a duke now, or a
Okay.
duchess now.
Duchess now? I don't know their
That is
preference.
that is true. Your helmet's hard to see, and I've tried it on. Duke Sen's helmet's hard to see out of it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let's see. I think this is going to be an offside head.
Oh, slot shot.
Pretty straight slot, but
Yep. I would still call it onside. There's like a slight tilt.
yeah, I call that onside.
Range middle. You down with that?
Middle to far.
13. What the fuck? 12. All right. That was a headshot, right? I saw that correctly.
Correct, yeah. Face.
Yeah, face. Onside 26. If we wanted to be really like as accurate as possible, we would also subdivide by kingdoms to take out kingdom bias. Because
Plus,
it really shows in Crown, right? Like the Ansioran bias of like tap
yeah.
the faces is acceptable.
Well, there's way more. I mean, since I made the playlist, there's way more Zero invites than
That's fair
Other
too.
Kingdoms. But that's why I think we should. I think we should do this again so that we have more of a. Yeah, we should have tracked Kingdoms. That would have been interesting as well, actually.
One of the fun things is that we can always go back on the VOD and add that data.
Yeah, wouldn't be that hard.
No, it won't be hard. That is why we record our VODs. Oh, we lost a leg here somewhere.
We actually remember what the final shot was.
Hey, no spoilers. Ooh, okay.
Just straight up flat snap.
Straightforward, yeah, with a high hand, right?
Yeah, play it. It'll slow it at Stromo. Yeah.
Down the center. As clean as flat snaps come. Okay, so what set this up? Let's see. Oh man, that's where that head pump feint just backfired so hard.
Yeah. Well, it's a peek over the shield again.
Yeah.
Like His Grace is saying in the chat, I think.
Yep. Looking over the top. Yep, that's it. Middle range. That's what it looks like to me.
I think middle range, yeah. Well, they're both stepping in.
Yeah, but I don't think they were at like shield to shield yet.
No. It's middle to far, I think.
Agreed.
Doing this, do you realize how much more data you could record if you were really into
I
it?
know, dude. That would, but I don't want to like spend so much time recording data. Like, it makes for a less fun overall experience. There's a limit there.
Moneyball fighting.
This is something you can send to somebody who is really really into parsing things and has the time to do it and is into armored fighting, and then they can glean a lot more data out of it.
Yeah. Have you watched the movie Moneyball?
What is that? Right. The tradition does not make right. Yeah, part of this is actual interest for me. I'm like, I have no idea what to expect, to be honest.
Does it count to your crown?
Yeah. Is this the finals? Is this the most recent one?
2022, it says.
Okay.
I've tried to find video of Madu Bro. And
I was looking for Madu Bro. That's exactly what was on my brain.
I have not been able to find any video of the last
Knock me out of
Challenge
the
to Your Crown.
rose, motherfucker. All right.
The one before.
All right. So it looks like these gentles are the finalists. Okay.
It was Buckler only. So he wasn't even Madu Broing his way through Crown.
He wasn't even fighting his best form. That's scary. Dude's good. All right. Do we know? Oh, okay. That explains the footwork, to be honest.
Yeah.
People, honestly,
in their footwork.
There's not that many humans that come into this game and just have stellar footwork. Regardless of the field, the field is fairly irrelevant. That's a cool.
The finals or the semifinals?
I think this is the finals. I could be wrong.
But this guy wasn't the guy different in the finals.
I went to the end, and it is blue and purple. Oh, it is semi. Oh no, who's our finalists?
This is semis.
Does this video not have the?
I think it does have the finals. It's hard. You're just not finding the beginning of the finals.
Well, we're at 1 minute left of. Oh, this is final. Okay.
It was probably multiple fights in the finals.
Yeah. The beginning of the finals was roughly where I was, I think.
5 matched sets.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. This looks right. Do you know, Sven, if Palantir does like Onstjoren face touch, or is it more like Atlantean face touch?
I think Palantir's calibration is lower than non-Stura's.
You think across the board, like body as
I
well?
believe so,
Body
yeah.
head.
Sven would have a better answer than me, but yeah, lighter by far, yeah. Way lighter.
So speed stick is like it's going to be a meta there.
Are they lighter than Meridia's, Sven? Close. Okay.
Oh, hey, one of my ideas, John, not to spoil it on stream since we're here, uh, but I'm going to anyways, is to um, do one of those videos where you have everybody give and receive a blow and give their belief on what number it is. Maybe do it at like
Okay.
Adult Swim or another really big
Oh,
war.
yeah.
Because have you seen those TikToks where it's like, hey, what do you rate this human? It's usually like
Oh,
attractiveness, like out of 10,
yeah.
and then they pass it on. What do you think you are? And then they give a presumption of what they are.
Yeah. Those are
But
fun.
but to do that with blows and just go from fighter to fighter.
Yeah.
What do you think the shot is? What do you think you
You could do
take?
that. What if you did that with how good of a fighter someone was?
That gets a little in the rude territory.
Yeah, so of course I think it's a good idea.
But I did think about different ways. The other thing I was thinking about is what if I brought a machine at to Adult Swim, which just did a flat snap. That's its job. All right, like so
Oh
it's
yeah.
replicatable, right? So I'm
Mhm.
not like it's not like I'm throwing it and I'm subject to tiredness and change. Just a machine, like a simple rubber band or spring that throws a shot, and I want everybody to answer what they think the shot is,
Oh yeah.
and just say kingdom and shot, like the how hard
That's
does it hit?
actually a really fun idea. I like that.
I thought that would be a really cool video for like understanding kingdom anthropology
Yeah.
or at least social norms. Anyways, let's watch this fight. I've missed at least some of this.
I think we're back in the semis again.
No. These are the finals, guys.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely the finals, guys. I think this is pass one. I don't know if pass one is supposed to be sword board or if it was bring your best, but here we are.
So it's an unbelted finals.
Yeah, on about the finals. Maybe there's a kingdom precedent for that, where it's like you get your 2 and you're done or whatever. All right, what happened? How did he get it? How did he get a leg? Did you catch how he got a leg? Because I did not.
No, I think it might have been a wrap.
That's one he falls out of. By the way, chat. I think that sort of lean back gets you killed. That's just like that's too much over your like off of your base from purple and gold. Just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. That's almost like Here's an offside. Pendulum-esque. Hits flat from purple. Right here. Wrap. Does it beat the shield down?
Oh, looks like his shield catches it.
It does look like the shield catches it, but I think
Well, maybe there's a second
Yep, he
below.
takes it.
Oh, that looked like it was the shield.
Hey, we know that they're taking lighter, right? That's the
Yeah.
so maybe it touched the leg at some point.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell in the video. You miss the frame where the sword hits and then it bounces onto the shield.
Yeah, right, exactly. That looked like one of those like they pull their fist back to hit the wrap low.
Yeah.
That was a false edge. It was proper wrap. What do you call that in your kingdom, John? Where you bring your fist back towards your hip, like kind of slightly behind your hip.
Like a J hook or a.
No, I feel like J hook is like trajectory low,
Yeah.
right? Whereas the wrap where you like your fist is kind of behind you in order to really shorten it.
Oh. I think they were just called like a short wrap.
So we don't have a name for it. We just call it wrap here, and they just talk about
Yeah.
where your fist position is.
I think it's the same, or people maybe say a short wrap. Or a thumb lead. Sometimes those short wraps can be kind of more thumb leady than true wraps, depending.
Okay. Oh, onside. Straight
Onside
onside
face.
head. Yep.
Yeah.
We haven't had a lot of um, what do you call it? Lefty representation recently.
That's true. I mean, that's fine. We don't need lefties.
Poor lefties getting left out. I was noticing how few there are, just kind of in general. All right. Second pass. I kind of don't want to click on the time bar because it's so long. It's hard to
Yeah,
find
you should just
things.
use the arrow keys to go 5 seconds ahead or 5 seconds back. It's probably the
Okay,
best option.
cool. Thank you.
I'm still not 100% sure this is actually the finals, but
We could be corrected by chat if they know. Or when the VOD goes up, maybe a
yeah,
commenter will let
yeah.
us know. Oh, nice thrust. Represent. All right, you said arrow keys?
We'll go 5 seconds forward or 5 seconds back.
Good timing on that. He timed his entry shot.
Oh, yeah.
He timed his entry offside, the probe offside. Oh, I don't think it's I don't think it's head.
I think it's a body stab,
I think it's a
yeah.
body stab. I see no head pop.
That's definitely a lighter calibration
Yeah, definitely.
than even on Stewart. I don't think people would. Body stabs are really iffy.
Far range, you down with that?
Yeah.
Like it looks like he caught him early on the step. And there's not a lot of torso shots.
That's not that surprising. Shields
Yeah.
cover a lot of the torso.
In my head, I would just think to hit the soft bits since sometimes people get a little thick in the head for a crown.
That's true.
But see, this data is proving me wrong.
Oh, is it a double? Oh, no.
It's an armor check from the looks of it.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, this is a different dude. How is so what that had to have been the semis?
Oh, it is a different dude. They just had similar garb.
Yeah,
Well,
I thought something seemed off.
I appreciate that. Now we know. We have a little bit of extra data.
That's fine. Semifinals versus finals is gonna be similar. Leg,
Rap? Did you see that?
I think so. Yeah, 5 seconds. You can just go 5 seconds back.
Oh, yeah, thank you. God.
You really shouldn't use your mouse very much to use YouTube.
That's legit. That's an onside, right?
From oh yeah, I think is that the one that lands? I think it's that one.
This one, yeah.
I can't tell which if that's
Onside. That's onside. He turns his arm downward here. Like his
okay.
fist is punching to the ground and it turns inward right there. Onside leg. Let's get that before we move on. Middle or close? Probably close for that one.
I think it's close.
That leg. Onside. True edge. Oh. Use my keyboard. Use my keyboard. Okay. Got this. We got this.
Yeah, Boomy.
Was that
For the
it?
kids.
That's a shot?
That looked like it hit
No.
shield.
That looked like it was completely blocked. Am I crazy? Chat, am I crazy?
Keyboard, Boomy.
That looked completely blocked. Like his guard's on shield. It looks like sword's kind of in the way.
I guess maybe it comes over the edge of it on the far, the far end of the shield.
It could be the frame right here. Like when you
Yeah,
missed the frame of the bounce off the helmet right here.
it must be.
I kind of like the look of that coffin shield.
Oh, purple guy.
Yeah, it like visually looks cool.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a period design.
whatever.
Oh, I have no idea. But I think it looks cool. Ye old flat snap. Making some hay.
They call anything. Even shields to the face. Their own shield to the face.
Them's a question right there. That's a. All right. TikTok.
Wrap, leg wrap.
Let's find out.
Try to jump head wrap, but
Yeah,
got
jump head
blocked.
wrap. Yep. Oh, right there.
Yeah, leg wrap.
Leg wrap. Yep. Agreed. Easy enough. They do move pretty fast.
Well, if you're using a lighter stick, because you don't
Yeah.
need a heavy stick, because they call lighter, then you. And You sometimes have to sacrifice speed for power anyway.
Thank
So
you for hanging out, Sven. Take it easy. Have a good night. Will do. Yes, sir.
you didn't tell me to suck less.
Maybe you did it. Maybe you already
I don't.
sucked the last.
I don't think that's true. Maybe in rapier, but not heavy. Oh,
Headshot.
saw you thinking about clicking and then you remembered.
I know. I really did. Was that a thrust? Did I see that correctly?
I can't see.
All right, we'll slow it down. So he does the double offside here. Leg guy goes to throw.
Oh, I think it's a head wrap from the ground.
That is a head wrap from the ground. Yep. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It hits end of stick, right? You see that? Head wrap from ground. We learning tonight. That's a possible crowd winning shot.
Is that the first time we've had someone win from the ground since we watched?
No, because I at least know that the West was double legged, right? Am I crazy?
Oh, double legged. Okay, yeah. It's the first time we've had a legged opponent beat a non-legged opponent.
That I think might be true.
It's got to be a rare occurrence, right? So
Right, yeah. Severe disadvantage. They're talking.
don't click.
I just want them to go forward, and that's all.
Yeah, just arrow keys forward.
Onside leg.
Do you think it was front blade?
I feel like, okay, watch this. This is just my opinion. I feel like they are getting hit by the whip, like the bending rattan. That definitely hit shield. 100%.
I think that looked like it hit. Oh, fuck.
All right, so
Oh, no. Look,
managed to
it
get past?
hits
Okay.
there, and then the shield comes and
And the
knocks
shield
it down.
touches it right here. Okay. It was a couple frames away.
That's
why
actually
we
a pretty
slow
good leg
things down.
shot.
Yeah,
That's
a
real
good leg
tight.
shot. Yep. I like the how close his fist is to the body.
Yeah.
I
Should have the
retract all
power
of
on
that.
it.
How about the shield part?
It definitely looked like it was on shield, though.
Yeah. At speed. That is why we watch frame by frame for data.
Data. How is that for data?
We are here, horny for statistics. All right, continuing on.
This is a very nerdy exercise.
It really is. Some of our friends will appreciate this, and I am happy to bring it to them.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's the kind of stuff we do anyways, right?
Yes. We're just recording ourselves doing it.
Yeah, that's literally it.
Oh.
Okay, surprising.
Eagles flat snap again.
What? He just forgot to fight.
I think he thought maybe he had killed him, and so he didn't.
Yeah, on right here. I think he believed he killed him on the wrap right there,
Yeah.
and so didn't defend. Yeah, that's what it looks like, isn't it? Yep, and just gets caught by the.
I'd call this medium range.
Yeah. Right there.
Arguably far.
I think it's far range. I mean, he's at end of stick.
Yeah.
All right. Far range onside.
From the ground.
From the ground. That is a rare occurrence. Not what I expected to see tonight, to be honest. I just expected none of them to be a win from ground.
Oh, we've had two in the same fight, in the same finals.
Is that it for this one?
I don't know. Looks like they're switching weapons.
Oh, it's a two-sworder. A two-sword fight.
Oh no.
Sven's not here to judge it. Tell us about why his meta.
Why it's bad.
Yeah, why it's bad. Fighting time.
Oh, I think that was a body stab.
Lefty too. Yeah.
Lefty body stab.
Yeah. There's a rare shot. I don't know how many kingdoms would have counted this as a viable shot.
Yeah, not a ton. I'll call that long range too.
Yeah. Agree on all parts. A nice golf clap for everybody all around.
Dumbledore clap.
All right, so that was a far range thrust. Thank you. That's not a great stat right there. Doesn't say a lot.
I really thought there'd be more thrusts actually.
Same. That was a lefty. Technically a lefty.
Technically lefty.
On the righty human.
So 2-2, I guess.
I think so. Onside the leg with the right. Confirmed.
Yes, I agree.
Mid range.
Yes, I agree. Oh, another lefty body stab?
Same thing. Ran it back.
Yeah. Let me see that one again.
That was a thrust representation there.
Yeah. Yeah. Legged guy stopped fighting because he thought he'd stepped out of range.
I don't know if his he threw a wrap that I thought looked pretty good. We'll see if it's good. Right here. Okay, so it's yeah. So all the power was in the wrong direction for the blade placement. Choked up by the punching sword. Boop. Silly. All right. One more. Was that middle range or far range? Was this on the outside?
Long range. He was
I agree
stabbing
with
it pretty. He was pretty at end of his reach stab.
Yep, that's true. That's true. The boop to torso. One more. The righty added to the lefty column, which I think is fun.
Yeah.
I think that's it, right?
Yeah,
All right.
this
Tamarin,
is
Crown.
that might have the finals if you skip to the end. I don't know. It should.
Do you know if this is the finals?
I didn't actually watch this one. I just are there timestamps on it?
There are, but it just says the match. Round
I
2 challengers.
I imagine this last fight is the finals.
It might not be. It does not look like it to me. Oh, hey. It me. All right.
Not the finals
Try
though.
Marin. Got a few more finals as it is.
This is the finals because this is the crown that Diedrich just won.
Oh. That made him a prince for Pennsic, right? This past time.
Correct. You may skip ahead. I think there's like a lot of saluting and stuff.
Do we know who he's fighting?
I do not. Don't click.
Well, we're no longer in a 2-hour video, so we're good.
Yeah, it's still better to not click.
This is fine. Onside leg.
You don't think that was a leg wrap?
My brain said onside, but you know what? We can verify.
I can't really tell if his hand turns over or not.
To me, it looks like he thought about turning over and never did.
Okay, yeah.
So like
I think you're
a
right,
slight
actually. Yeah.
turnover. So like right here looks very on, like he's just gone for a blow. But right in this frame, it looks like that was like I'm thinking about turning it over, but doesn't and hits. So I would call that close range or middle range.
I think middle.
It was definitely middle stick. Mm. The fact that we're at 20 leg, 24 head is pretty telling. That leg shots do work on or in crown.
Yeah. Leg and then head.
Yeah, leg to head.
I bet if you look through all fights that legs and heads are the most hit targets.
Yeah, that makes sense, especially with shields. Oh,
Flat snap?
yeah. Slot maybe. Yeah, no, just flat snap.
It was like at an angle, but it wasn't fully flat, but it was definitely on
Mid
side.
range, is that correct?
Yeah, I think so.
5 head on side. So the good thing is we don't have much of the others weapons forms to even account, which is good. Makes it easy.
I think that was the last fight in that finals. Yeah.
Okay. So we missed the fight.
Yeah. This video is mostly not fighting. It's because the fights actually take real.
Hopefully this is the first fight.
That's what it looks like.
No, this is the beginning. This is where we watched. Oh,
Yeah, that's a point there. Oh, yeah, we
Uh-huh.
didn't record that one.
got it.
I think it's a. Well, it's behind the Marshall.
That is hard to tell what happened.
Dab. That's an onside. Onside head.
Onside cut. Yep. At far range. That was an angle
Yeah.
stick.
You can't actually see it land. You just see him throw it.
Yep. All right. It's 2015.
Yeah, this is the finals.
Okay.
Or. Yeah, this whole video is the finals.
Who are the combatants here?
This would be Jason again, and now Duke Creppen with the two swords.
Creppen. Okay.
They're both Dukes now, but this is the first time they both fought in the finals of Crown. Want to full screen it?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Good range there.
Is Creppen one of Sven's?
He was Sven Squire, yeah.
Okay.
And at the time of this video, he was not knighted yet, so.
Have you fought Creppen before?
Oh yeah, not a ton, but I fought him.
Okay. Does he feel like the other? He doesn't right here. I mean, he's obviously early in the career, but does not look like the rest of Sven's boys.
Yeah, he. It's the same ideas, but he does it a little different.
I like the execution.
Yeah. He's very good, obviously, but I don't think he is as good as either Sven or Ragnar. It's a high bar, but
Right, right. I was gonna say.
most of us aren't that good. Tried for an arm.
Yeah, we've had about 0 arm shots, 1 arm shot
We had one arm.
in that West fight.
Yeah, it was the West Crown, yeah.
Does the thing hit?
I think it might have been an arm for a head. Yeah.
Okay.
See if the video is this Kajira? It might slow mo here in a second.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
What?
So flat snap
Flat snap to head. That's what I saw.
to head. Yeah.
We'll count that one as the success because the other one was at the same time.
Same time, yeah.
Far range or middle?
I think middle?
Yeah, I think that's safe because they were coming in.
Yeah.
All right. Continuing on.
Tried first tab.
Yeah, I like the thrust attempt. No shade there.
Jason does a lot of thrusts, actually. Is that double leg?
That's a double leg. Is that two onside legs? I think Kreppen throws a wrap.
See it one more time. Are they both wraps?
Let's see his. Yeah, that's a wrap. You can see the turnover. Yeah, wrap there. Definitely. That's an onside. One wrap, one onside.
You sure? It honestly looks almost like it might be kind of flattish.
This one right here.
I think he's trying to roll his hand over.
It looks. Oh, yeah. It looks to me like a wrap that didn't develop.
So flat. Just joking.
Yeah. You know, it happens.
It's still a stick. It's a round object that we're
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
pretend has an edge.
Hard to feel how that works. I totally get it. All right. So we'll call it one middle range or far range for both. Or sorry,
think
middle
it's-
range or close range for
I
both.
think it's close. Also, I think Kreppen's shot was lefty, right?
Yes. We got a lefty. Two legs, both onside. One false edge, one true edge. Let's see. 54. And one for lefty. Yay, lefties.
Yay, lefties.
Yeah.
I mean, boo. Is knee walking allowed in Atlantia?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I didn't see what happened there.
Was that the onside to the body?
Maybe watch it. Not watch the
The
it
actual
at
fight?
speed first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm with you.
'Cause she might have left the slow mo part. Like she might have not slow mo the right part.
Yeah, that onside to the body.
I
Yep.
guess body.
That was it. So I'll call that close. Right?
Yeah.
Got that. Maybe slightly middle. Torso. Onside. True.
It was a
edge.
mid shot.
Yeah.
Did I use mid right?
Mid. You did not. You did. It was not a mid shot. It was a very good shot. You're rude to that shot. All right. Is this a bow 5? Do you know?
Just best of 3, I think.
Bow 3? Okay. Oh, looks like something happens very quick. Oh, he hit that
Lefty-
jump thrust.
Yeah, lefty
Left
flat snap.
Yeah. I like it. Probably close range considering how far forward he leapt.
I need to see it one more time. Just let me see it. I think it's mid range.
Yeah. All right. 18 to the head. Look at that. One side, 44. True edge, 42. 56. With a left. Oh, man. And then this is all like procession. Okay, yeah.
All courtship.
Alright. We have one. It looks like one last fight. Divvied up into 5 videos from SCA Tally.
Oh, I think this is an East Kingdom crown.
Have we had one of those yet?
We had the one with Arn way back.
Arn. Yeah, yeah. This is Ionis. He was defending the flag in the Allied champs,
Hmm.
or in the Allied thing, the football game. And one of the passes, I definitely jumped into him. This is like full board jump, shield first,
Nice.
to like distract while Hugo grabbed.
So
But
Giannis and Matthias.
yep, Matthias.
Who's the current Prince of the East,
Spoilers.
but not from this crown.
Oh.
This was one a couple years ago, I think.
Oh, I did. I think Matthias met me when we were in Penzic, because that was it was one of our Boga nights.
He met you.
Yeah, yeah. Like, um, I didn't recognize him without anything on.
Oh yeah, yeah. But we met him. Like we met him when we went to Boston.
Yep, yep. That's why I need clicking, John, to figure out what happened. 6 minutes
That's
later.
fair, I guess. Minimal clicking.
Minimal clicking, that's fine.
Also, you're not clicking. You're just.
Try to fast forward some of the stuff that we don't need to watch for the data that we need today. Leg shot. Would you look at that?
I think that might have been a body.
Yeah, by positioning, definitely.
Because I don't. I think he's just calling good. I don't think he's saying leg. Like the video ends right after this.
Oh, he got just around that shield corner. You see that? The fist.
Yeah.
Yep, yep. I think he just takes a knee. All right, wrap to the body from lefty.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cut.
Isn't this like the one shot that you thought was gonna be the most?
Wrap to the body. Yeah, yeah. I was very wrong. Also rude. 45. False edge. 57. Lefty. So, it looks like of 5 fights, we're going to get 3 lefty wins. All right, because it goes 5. And 2 or 3 lefty wins. I'm not sure which one. Is Madu considered 2-stick?
A lot of tournaments they'll just say 2 weapon and they don't specify.
Ah.
That's one of the reasons I'm thinking about making a Madu. Because I don't like fighting 2-sword. I think that was an onside head.
Right there, yep. That's it.
I didn't see what kind of leg shot set this up though.
I can't tell whether it was wrap.
I think it was front blade. Oh.
We'll go with a wrap. All right.
That's funny.
It is funny. Middle or close? Probably close. Let's push him close at least.
Yeah, close.
That's good shit. We get a really spiteful category
Flat.
of flat, yeah.
shots that were called that were called good but are flat
Yeah,
or were flat.
we're definitely flat.
It would be interesting to know how many times that happens. I think it happens a lot more than people want to admit.
Yes, very much. And in a high intensity fight like that, all you feel is whether you get hit or not.
Hmm?
You have no concept of whether it
I
hits
don't
you.
personally care that much
I don't either.
if I get hit with a flat shot and I call it good. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Like I should have blocked it.
Yep. Sword still touched you. You should have done better in some way, or choked out power in some way.
Yeah, not gotten hit with the stick, not gotten hit hard with the stick, right?
Yep,
So,
exactly. That's the whole point of the game. I'm with you. Still, it's kind of funny.
it's very funny. It's funny for our purposes when we're trying to tell the difference between flat and or which edge it was.
Oh, they're playing
Single sword.
Saber. Interesting.
I think it was it a leg for a head?
Yep.
Yeah.
Leg front onside head. Righty onside head. Okay. Close? Probably middle, right?
Yeah, middle.
Right there, yeah. He's on his way out, but he's not out yet. Mm-mm. Yeah, this is like big sports nerd energy.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if other
That's
people have
kinda-
done this.
That's kind of how I would think of myself, though. As this big sports nerd.
Yeah. Oh, that's I think the first time we've seen a. Oh, offside body.
Offside body,
Yep.
two-handed sword.
Two-handed. Haven't seen that. That's a close range too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You're like on each other. Yeah, that's close.
Yeah.
You're belly to belly. With a step in, nonetheless. What was that? True edge or false edge? Probably false edge, actually.
I think it was true edge.
Was it true edge? Okay. And that's a right.
You can't.
I don't know how you tell in a fucking greatsword. You know what I mean?
The true edge is the one that's facing towards the opponent. Yeah, that's true edge.
It's actually pretty hard to tell, to be honest. Okay, I see what
Is it flat?
Yeah, I mean, it might be. Okay, yeah, it's meant to be true edge,
Yeah.
and it looks like the alignment in the basket's good. Last video. Let's see what it is. Sword board. 4 minutes. All right, we're going to the end.
Side head.
Oh, look at that. That was very clear.
Medium range.
That's exactly what I was going to ask.
I call that close.
Yeah, that's like close exiting the medium, but I think he got
Yeah.
hit here in close.
Yes, I think it's close.
Okay. I'm glad we're in agreement for a lot of this stuff.
Would it be more funny if we were disagreed?
Well, it would certainly make for more conversation.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That was
Yeah.
definitely.
We are pretty in alignment as far as our video observation.
Well, we've done this once or twice.
Yeah. All right. So our final stats go like this. It is overwhelmingly close range at 33, with a middle and far range totaling 29. So that's more close than both the others combined. 57-7 cut to thrust, which means that cut is the obvious weapon of choice, with the occasional sneaky thrust in there. That left-hander got 2 of them in there for us.
Oh yeah.
23 leg, 9 torso, 31 head, and 1 arm in that session. So the leg to head meta is definitely it, but there's a lot of just flat snap to head, which I think increased that, or like just offside to head. 10 offsides, 48 onsides. That was actually surprising to me, that stat.
Yeah.
Like you would think that it would be a lot more offside because people know how to block their onside, but I'm just wrong. People don't know how to block their onside. If we had to look at this and be honest about this. True
I wonder
edge,
if you broke
46.
that. If you broke that down by legged opponent versus standing opponent, whether like because when you're on the ground, it's harder to defend in general.
Oh, that's true.
The flat snap becomes more.
Hey YouTube, for all you watching, if you want to break down more stats for us, we would be grateful and happy to read them out loud.
We would definitely.
All right. We watched predominantly one-handed swords. The false edge, true edge thing makes a lot of sense. The false edges were basically all wraps to the low wraps of some sort. We had almost no high wraps that landed. They're like 2 or 3 to my recollection.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to get It's hard to generate power on a high wrap.
Yeah. Maybe
You
it's
can,
like my maybe it's my like height privilege. So I feel like that's such a like a open shot, but I am like taller than probably most of my opponents. And then we had some lefty representation, more than the populace. The populace is roughly the general populace is roughly 10%.
Oh, so at 11.
11 of 53 puts us at 20% lefty landing, which is more in line with sports.
2 of, or at least 3 of those shots were from 2 sworders.
Yep.
But still,
they got the job done.
Hmm?
So your prediction of medium range was off.
Yep.
Offside was off.
Was off.
Head was spot on.
Yeah.
True edge spot on. And righty spot on. Mine close range was actually correct. Look at that. Good job. Did something. I said wrap, which is just not at all.
You say body wrap, right?
Yeah. Torso, awful guess. 9 of the something like 60-ish shots. Onside, which was correct. And then false edge was wrong. Righty was correct. So I was 3 and 3.
Yeah, we were both wrong.
We're both wrong by some large margin.
Yeah.
But now we know. Now we know that we're wrong. That's the fun part. I'm with you. I am down to keep this sheet. And we'll call this, what day is today? 9/8. 2023. And maybe we'll revisit this idea in the future. Maybe we have a guest on who can help us with analysis. Or maybe even, like we need somebody who's a heavy fighter who's also a stats like person who can really break it down even further. Because I'm not a stats person.
Yeah,
or like,
I want to be, but I'm not.
Yeah, I was like, I've never really studied. I took stats in like college or something.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really thought about how much more I can break this down.
I mean, Duke Swin is very knowledgeable as far as like the fighting all across the known world because he's traveled a ton.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's a super big stats guy, but
we need like We need like a hardcore stats person, I think, to join the call. I feel like that would add a lot.
Duke Lachlan might be more of a stats guy because I know he did stats on his own fights because he was trying to figure out because he at one point like he broke it down. He realized he was winning most of his fights with stabs.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, so he decided to just only stab, and his win percentage went down. He realized that he needed to use other blows to set up stabs.
Okay. So
but he did
so
he did
discovering
actual like he made a spreadsheet about that and everything. So
through testing. That's cool. I think that's wonderful. Would he be interested in this sort of an evening?
I think so. I'll talk to him about it.
Yeah, that'd be dope. John Drake, thank you for hanging out with me this evening.
Thank you, Boom.
Yeah, man. Chat, thank you. Future YouTube video. I hope you enjoy. If you like this sort of conversation, please let us know in the comments in the VOD. Or if you have a topic you want us to cover or do more stat breakdowns, we can definitely do that. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to chat and hang out with you all sooner than later. Have a good night.